live in Lahore, in my grandfather's old house, along with my family. This house has been in our family for decades, but its history stretches back even further, to before the partition of India and Pakistan in 1947. Originally, it belonged to a Hindu family who fled during the chaos of partition. After they left, the house was allotted to my grandfather, who raised his family here. I grew up hearing bits and pieces of that history, but I never thought much about it, until we moved in. We shifted to this house in 2003, shortly after my father's passing. It was an emotional time for all of us, and the move felt extremely heavy. The very first night we stayed there, something strange happened. I was lying in bed, exhausted, when I began to hear voices. As I listened closely, I realized it wasn't just random noise. It was two women talking, their voices low and urgent, like they were having a private conversation. They were speaking in a language I couldn't recognize. It definitely wasn't Urdu, or Punjabi. The voices went on for a few minutes before fading into silence. In the morning, I told my mother what I had heard. She dismissed it, saying it was probably my imagination. Her reassurance worked for a while. I went to college that day and forgot about it. And then something else happened. Now, I have a habit of studying late into the night, and this night was no different. I was up as usual. At around 2:30 a.m. I closed my books and got ready for bed. It was December, and Lahore was blanketed in heavy mist that crept through the windows and made everything feel damp and cold. As I lay down, I thought I heard a soft sound, very close to me. My eyes snapped open, landing on my window. What I saw scared me to my core. Standing at my window was a woman. She was unlike anyone I'd ever seen. Her face was unnaturally large, her features stretched and distorted. She looked almost like a Chinese woman, but her expression was completely blank, emotionless. Her long, black hair hung straight down over her shoulders like a curtain of shadow. For a moment, we just stared at each other. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. It was like my entire body was paralyzed, every muscle locked in place. My heart hammered so hard I thought it would burst out of my chest. Then, she just vanished. 1 second she was there, her pale face framed in the window, and the next, there was nothing but the cold mist swirling outside. The moment I could move, I bolted out of my room and ran to my mother's room. I told her what I had seen, my voice shaking. She didn't interrupt me, didn't scold me. She simply said nothing. That night, I slept beside her, terrified to be alone. In the morning, when the sun was up and the house seemed normal again, she finally spoke. She told me that strange things had always happened in this house. Even when she was a child, she had seen and heard things she couldn't explain. But, she reassured me, these entities had never harmed anyone in our family. They've been here longer than we have, she said quietly. We just live with them. Over the years, other odd things have continued to happen. Shadows moving where there should be none, whispers in empty rooms, objects shifting on their own. But that night, when I saw the woman with the large face and black hair staring at me through the window, remains the most terrifying experience of my life.